and welcome to today. So I'm Katie Gordon. I'm the founder of Dietless Living, the creator of 3 Systems of Self, the power to change a life, and the creator of sustainable habit change and personal transformation program, I Am Freedom. I'm also the author of The Missing Link to Sustainable Weight Loss. I'm a coach, trainer, and speaker. And today I wanted to talk to you about the 2-minute rule and how the 2-minute rule can, plus consistency, can help you to create big change in your health habits with a minimum of effort. And by effort, I mean a minimum of focused attention to make yourself do the exercise, because that's the thing, isn't it? We all know we need to exercise, and we all know that we need to be out there, we need to build up our muscles, because muscles is where it's at. Your muscles hold your skeletal system together. That's what makes all your body move, your muscles, and move your bones, and your bones move your muscles, and they all work together. So you've got to have a strong system. We know that. But what we don't know is how to create a sustainable habit of moving our body. If you're like myself, I've had spits and spurts with exercise since my 20s, really. I joined my first gym when I was about not quite 21, and I've had spits and spurts with that. Back in the day then, you could join a gym for just 3 months and then go for 6 months or 12 months, whatever you could choose. And I would do 3 months or 6 months, and then, I wouldn't go for a while, and then I would, and then I wouldn't. And that's really been the story of my exercising body movement life since then. And I'm sure that you can relate to that. For some people, they've never even started exercising. I can see a lot of people walking around. They might even have a slender physique, but you can tell there's no muscle tone, and no muscle tone on a slender body is really no healthier than, there's more than just slender to being health. So we all know the importance of exercise. It strengthens our bones and our muscles. It improves our sleep. It burns calories for us. And that's what we want. We want to liven up that metabolic system to be burning through the calories, as well as reducing the calories that we consume. But exercise is just more than that. It improves your mental well-being. It increases your chances of living longer. Just to name a few of the higher known benefits. But what does exercise, like body movement, really do? What does it really do for you? If you think about it, the body consists of fluids, muscle, bones, and joints. That's really kind of it in a nutshell, isn't it? Now think about if you've got a car sitting in a shed or a garage, and it's sitting there year after year after year after year, and it's never taken out to, kind of stretch its legs. Remember Herbie the Love Bug, stretch its legs out on the highway, and it's not getting any sunlight, and it's not getting any attention, and the dust is just piling up on it. All its fluids are settling right down into the bottom. The tires go flat, and you know how tires go flat? They sit there flat for year after year. The rubber just gets harder and harder and brittle, and it'll never regain its normal shape ever again. And all those joints in the steering, you can't, they all start to rust from disuse and lack of fluid around the ball joints, And because everything just starts to break down, if it's not used, it's just not going to be of any use, is it? You won't be able to take it out on the road without giving it a major overhaul. And equally, things that are used but not looked after, so aren't maintained and aren't given the care and attention that it needs, the fluids that it needs, well, just the maintenance that it needs, that equally will result in a breakdown of some kind that you don't want to have. And, you know, your body is just the same. Your body is your life. It talks to you all day, every day. And what it's saying is, please, please look after me. Please take better care of me, and please give me a happy life. Because one of the keys to great health, though, is the ability to be able to be consistent with A, the maintenance of your body, and B, the maintenance of keeping it exercised and keeping it moving and keeping it supple. That's what we need to be able to do. And there are many, many kinds of exercise, but the key to consistent exercise is 5 things. It's exercise that you like, it builds strength, makes your body feel great, gives your mind a lift, and makes you happy. To ensure that you do all of those things, the most crucial element of all is to have a fail-safe way to ensure that you do your exercise every day, to be consistent and persistent with your exercise. And for me, my fail-safe is I have a 2-minute rule. The 2-minute rule says that on the days that I don't feel like doing it, so even though I love my exercise and I've created a workout program for myself that I really enjoy, it may not tick all the boxes, you know, of a personal trainer or maybe an exercise scientist, but it moves my body, makes me happy, builds strength, and it keeps all my fluids moving, and it makes me feel good. So, but just wanting to do it or just liking my exercise program isn't always enough to make me want to do it. So the fail-safe is the 2-minute rule that says, on any day that I don't feel like doing my exercise, I just tell myself, let's just do 2 minutes. 2 minutes is easy, right? Anyone can do 2 minutes of exercise. I don't even have to change my clothes or my shoes to do a 2-minute workout. And to me, a 2-minute workout, all my workouts start exactly the same way. I put on music and I dance. And once I start dancing, I start to feel really good. And once I start to feel really good, I want to do more. And that's the key to consistency, is to not only have exercise that you like to do, builds your muscle and ticks all of the boxes, but has a fail-safe way that has you doing it consistently every day. And if not every day, almost every day. Nobody's perfect. We have things that happen, life happens, sometimes we're not well, you get sniffly noses, whatever, things happen. But it's how to get yourself back onto doing what it is that you want to do. And you want to do exercise. You want to move your body because you want to have a happy body. So the 2-minute rule is the key to creating consistency. So my point is, make it easy for yourself every day with a 2-minute rule, or a rule of your own that has you invested in getting started in a way that will get you to finish and do your exercise program, even if you only do a half of your program. Sometimes my 2-minute rule, it often leads me to doing the whole program, sometimes only half a program, but even on the rare occasion, the one time out of 100 where I only really do the 2 minutes, I feel good because I had a win. I kept my promise to myself, because my promise is 2 minutes. And if I keep my promise to myself, I feel successful. And if I feel successful, I do it again. And I keep my self-talk is complimentary. My self-talk is encouraging. And that's what the key really is to consistency, is to be a good coach to yourself. So the point is, if you do 2 minutes of exercise a day, if you have a fail-safe rule, you will make big change over the long distance of time. You will create sustainable habit change, which will lead to sustainable weight loss and personal transformation. And that's the thing that we really need to be getting to, is sustainable habit change that leads to sustainable weight loss.